refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Zero Sports Talk. I'm Zero Griffey, and we're here. The World Cup Final is a day away from when I'm recording this, but it is here. And it's been fun, man. It's been so fun. The World Cup is as hyped as everyone said it was going to be, as I said it was going to be. I've seen fans that don't usually watch football, like, say they're going to watch more now. The stars showed out just like I wanted it. I want, every time there's a tournament, playoffs, whatever, I want the stars to be the stars and shine and all the hype that they get. I don't want no James Harden kind of performance. I keep taking digs at him, but you guys know why if you watch the NBA. But like, I need the stars to show out, and they did. And one of the biggest was, of course, Erling Haaland. First World Cup, led Norway to the final eight. Bravo. He was everything I said in the preview of the World Cup. Like I said, I was glazing him for a good reason. A lot of people watched Haaland play in this World Cup and have become huge fans. The memes are going crazy. The posts are going crazy. Haaland deserves all the love. He's a great player. So fun to watch, especially when he gets in an attacking position. Single-handedly felt like he beat Brazil, so shout out to him. Speaking of Brazil, Vinny Jr., he showed up. He didn't pull a James Harden. He had some impressive games. Loved what I seen from Vinny Jr. Of course, not the result he would have wanted, especially there at the end, but hey, can't win them all type thing. And he was going against a cyborg. Then you got Belgium, and everyone talks about the golden generation is past their primes. Well, that might be so, but making it to the final eight, huge respect to them. Absolutely demolishing the USA. Shout out to Belgium for being the only team to score on Spain, by the way. Then you got the USA, the host countries. Mexico dominated their group play, made it to round 16. Canada to round of 16, and US round of 16. Shout out to Canada, by the way, for making it that far, never making it past the group stage. They made it to round 16. Just like the US and Mexico, they had obviously lesser groups because of the host nation thing, but they didn't even win the group and they still made it to the round of 16. So shout out to them. Morocco, amazing. Netherlands, good. Japan, Korea made people believers for a little bit. You know, it was a fun World Cup. Everything as advertised, as I said. Can't. Oh man, it's painful that you gotta wait 4 more years for this. Because I'm ready to watch more. I really want to watch more of the World Cup, in all honesty. But anyways, before I forget, everyone's darling, Cabo Verde, shout out to them. And first time in the World Cup, shocking everyone, shocking me, because of course I thought they were here for the vibes. They were here for a good time, not a long time. I was dead wrong. I didn't think they were gonna do much. I was dead wrong. A lot of people were dead wrong. So I apologize for underestimating Cabo Verde, their fan base, their passion, their team, their execution. They were amazing this World Cup. Um, if they didn't have to go through a juggernaut, they probably would have made it far. They probably would have made it at least to the final eight, the quarterfinals. But enough of that. Let's talk about the teams that actually made it. By the way, I'm not shout out England and France. By the way, I keep like remembering these teams. England, Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Anthony Gordon, their stars were pretty good in this tournament. France were exactly what everyone expected. Striker nation. Again, running into a juggernaut, both teams. And now let's talk about those juggernauts. Spain versus Argentina. Yamal versus Messi. As some people see it, I see it as Spain versus Argentina because shout out to Spain's whole team. Um, Forwards, midfield, uh, defensive backs, goalkeeper. Shout out to them and what they have accomplished in this World Cup. Only conceding one goal, all World Cup, a record, 6 clean sheets, dominance, and shout out Argentina who just keeps pulling black magic out of a hat. I don't know how they do it, but they when you think it's gonna happen, it just doesn't. So especially in this game, I'm gonna wait till the end before I give any reaction because at any moment Argentina can flip the script on any game. If they're down, if they're up, that's also depressing. But I think Spain is really good defensively, really sound technically to be able to make comebacks as well. Um, so let's talk about the actual game. Messi and Yamal. We all seen the picture. Messi taking giving Yamal a bath. Um, a prophecy that was set so long ago that is now being fulfilled. Some say it's passing of the torch. I guess, but how did they get here? Well, Spain, like I mentioned earlier, usually a slow starter in the World Cup, but they faced Cabo Verde, and now that we know what we know about Cabo, maybe that wasn't as slow a start as people expected because Spain usually dominates on defense, and Cabo Verde was way better than people expected. So maybe not as slow as people thought. They then went on to face Saudi, dominated Saudi, went on to face Uruguay, eliminated them. Nico Williams got injured in that game. Uruguay, obviously, one of the South American countries that just loves to play dirty for some reason. He just loves to wrestle on a football field and not American football field, but an actual football field. It's ridiculous. But let me not get into that. Anyways, they move on to the round of 16 where they face Austria. And it just reminds me of that Austria Algeria game where it seemed like neither one wanted to face Spain. With good reason, Spain dominated that game, winning 3-0. Moving on to the round of 16 to face Yamal's first legend, Ronaldo. So in this game, not much happened full time, but Spain did pull it out 1-0. Mikel Merino subbed in, scored the game winning goal. Portugal gets eliminated. Heartbreaking for a legend like Ronaldo. I heard somewhere that he might be in the next World Cup. I doubt that, but shout out to him. Great career for Ronaldo. Yamal and Spain move on. They faced Belgium. And for the first time this whole tournament, they concede a goal. And the upset bug kind of hit me right there because it's like, is this really going to happen? They did have the lead. They lost the lead and tie game. And then, of course, Mikel Merino subs in again, saves Spain again. And they move on with a 2-1 win. Then Spain faces. By the way, Belgium has some legends too. I didn't mention Kevin De Bruyne, Romelu Lukaku, both of them great careers. But France is now facing Spain. We're in a matchup where everyone thought France was just going to steamroll and dominate, and Spain plays too boring. And I already made a rant about that. I still think it's hilarious that people thought that. Um, it's never really been the case. I mean, they did come back from like a 4-0 deficit in one tournament. France did against Spain, but other than that, it's been all Spain. Um, and it was again, they completely outclassed them. Again, you can give France the strikers, the Elise, Barcolas, the Mbappe's, like Dembele. You can give them all that. Spain has everything else from midfield, backline, goalkeeper. Spain's just better. And then manager tactics too. Spain is just better. Spain outclassed them, move on 2-0. And now we're here in the finals. As for Argentina, not as grueling as a route, you could say, but just as grueling games. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Yes, the group was goo gaga. I've said it multiple times. I said it everywhere I could say it. I said it either on social media, in a video here for Zero Sports Talk. I've said it. Heck, I said it on R2L Show. Yes, they have a goo goo gaga group. So forget about that. Jordan, Algeria, Austria, they dominate. Move on. Round 32. Now, everyone says they had an easy road from here on, even past the group stage. I don't think so because they had to face Cabo Verde. And this is the game we found out who they really were. I thought they were done multiple times in that game, Cabo Verde, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. They came back 2 times, taking it to extra time, where they ultimately did lose before penalties. But a great effort from Cabo Verde, Argentina, amazing to like a lot of good teams would probably be demoralized thinking they got in the win twice and then this underdog team just keeps coming back and keeps being feisty and keeps fighting and it's like, oh man, they'll never go down. And then eventually you relax on your laurels and that's how you get upset. Argentina doesn't do that. And they do it for Messi. They fight for Messi. They do everything they can for Messi. They try to win for Messi. Five players, they rally to him. He's the captain. He's the boss. They rally to him and they love him. So them getting upset could happen, but it's like they won't be one of the ones that rest on their laurels and like just try to coast when they have someone like Messi on the team. Anyways, moving on from there, we see Argentina again. Like I said, people said they got an easy route. This time they face Egypt. Now again, it's a grueling game where you think Egypt's got it in the bag, up 2-0. And Argentina in the final, like 10 minutes plus extra time, score like 3 goals, come back and shock the world. And again, this is why I said I don't think it's as easy as people make it seem. Yes, the teams aren't big names. They're not the France, the Englands, the Brazils, the Spain's, the all this, that, whatever. It does not matter. These teams wanted to win, and any team can get upset. Shout out the teams like Senegal getting upset, Colombia getting upset. Um, I mean, I guess you could say Brazil. I don't think so. I think Norway shouldn't have been like thought of as like an underdog, but again, uh, Germany, especially Germany, losing to Paraguay. Like teams get upset all the times in these tournaments. So the opponent at times doesn't really matter. Egypt showed that. Argentina was just slightly, again, involved in black magic. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, guys. I don't know how to do it. They did it twice in a row now. Not well, twice in a row is about to happen right now. But they always seem to find a way to like make these miracles happen. Now they move on. They face again Switzerland in the quarterfinals. A good fight by Switzerland. I did not expect this one. I did not expect. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give people that. I did not expect this one. Switzerland put on a fight for seemed like 75 minutes. Argentina eventually got the lead, pulled away, won the game, but shout out to them. It came down to them having 10 men and a heartbreaking red card because Switzerland player took a dive. Why would you do that? I have no idea. But he did. and ultimately being down 10 men, they couldn't come back once they lost the lead. I mean, once they broke the tie. So by Switzerland, great fight again. I gotta show them respect because I did not expect them to put up as good a fight as they did. Then Argentina faces their first top 10 team of the entire tournament. It seems unreal, honestly. I think Spain faced, let me see, one, two, three? Yeah, three. Spain faced three top 10 teams in the knockout rounds. Well, this is Argentina's first top 10 team. In England, a very good England team. Jude Bellingham has been on fire. We all know what Harry Kane can do. Anthony Gordon scoring the first goal to put England on top. And for some reason, after in what was it, the 55th minute or something, when England took the lead for the rest of the match, it seemed like they just decided to park the bus for no reason at all against Argentina. Giving Argentina consistent crosses, consistent attacks, consistent plays, consistent corners. Like eventually, enough is enough. You give a team like Argentina so many chances to try to break down your defense and score on you without you retaliating, counterattacking, trying to increase the lead. Like maybe in a 2-0 situation. No, I can't even say that. I can't even say in a 2-0 situation you park the bus because they literally came back from 2-0. Like this is the most frustrated I'm getting now that I think about it. It's like, why would you park the bus for like, what was it, 35 minutes or something? Like, why? Why? I don't understand more than that because of that stoppage time. That is insane. And in stoppage time, after coming back and tying it, Argentina takes the lead thanks to one, they tied it because of Messi assist, and then a second Messi assist that was better than the first to Lautaro Martinez, a beautiful header that goes straight into the goal. And then at that point, England is like, is there any fight? Like we just parked the bus for like 35 minutes just to lose in stoppage time. It's like I would have been demoralized if I was on that team. It's like, why were we doing this? Like, what? Why did no one's like? Why didn't we try to attack? It doesn't make sense. They weren't down to 10 men like Switzerland. I don't get it. But anyways, England gets eliminated, and they kind of deserved it for that decision. And then we got Spain versus Argentina. Yamal, formerly a baby, getting bathed by Lionel Messi for a calendar or something. Oh no, for it was a charity event. Um, Now again, everyone's saying it's passing of the torch. I could see it that way. The script writers for FIFA were cooking in this one. um, Everyone, obviously, the conspiracy theorists see that picture and they're like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I think it was in Wolf of Wall Street. Like, oh, see, they. It's like no. There's no conspiracy because why would Egypt like go up to nothing and then lose? It's like FIFA didn't expect that. FIFA definitely didn't expect Cabo Verde to put up the fight that they did against Argentina. And like a team like Cabo Verde, why would they want to just accept defeat? Um, Money, I guess. But like, come on, bro. Like that's a lot of work for like you would just expect Argentina to win that game. Like it's a lot of work. And again, Switzerland, blah blah blah. The dude player did take a dive, so I understood the second yellow card. After a while, I was frustrated too. I was 100% frustrated about that because in a World Cup match of this intensity, but the rule is the rule. I'm never gonna complain about the rule. Well, I am gonna complain about the rule. I'm gonna complain about the rule in every sport. I don't know why I'm over here in the video just lying like that. But but the rule is the rule. He did do that. He did take a dive. He did deserve the yellow card as per the rules, and we want more of that. Some fans say that they want more of that, especially in the NBA. Let's text for flopping and all that. Stop players from flopping. Yeah, let's. I'm not gonna complain because people complain about the flopping in football, and when it happens and the player gets punished, people complain again. they're gonna complain no matter what. So he deserved it. So there was no conspiracy to me. And then they were like, "Oh, Spain got a penalty from a guy that wasn't trying to kick him, and all this other rules. It's a stupid rule that it's a penalty." Blah, 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 blah. Like, no, no. Penalty kick. It's called a penalty box. Don't fall in the penalty box, whether intentional or not intentional. A lot of players in that box are very careful when defending. It's hard. It is. It's supposed to be hard. It's the penalty box. Don't get the other team into the penalty box. Clear the ball when the ball gets into your penalty box and do it with awareness. There's no reason to change any of these rules. They've been around for so long. And if you're complaining about them, you're an idiot because they're not going to change them. Penalty box is literally the name. Don't foul in the penalty box. Simple as that. And by the way, take away the goal, Spain still wins. Oh, but momentum. France wasn't doing anything that whole game. What momentum? What flip of the script of the game? France wasn't doing anything before or after. It didn't matter. So, again, people complaining like little children. No, they need to change the rules. But Argentina's conspiracy, Spain. Stop it. It was a great tournament. The teams, I think, that deserve to be there are there right now. And if France made it, they would have deserved to be there. If England made it, they deserve to be there. If Norway, Belgium, anyone made it, they deserve to be there. There is no conspiracy. It's a 48 team tournament. No one cares about your little conspiracy theories. Just because you're mad that your team lost, or you're mad that you hate Messi, or you hate Yamal and your Barcelona players, and all that. Doesn't matter. Great tournament. I'm glad I'm not petty like a lot of these people, or I wouldn't be able to enjoy sports at all. Like, yes, do I have teams I hate? Yes, I do. I don't go on the internet and complain about them 24/7 every time they win. No, I don't. I get frustrated. I get mad. I move on with my life. Next season's a new season. Hopefully my team gets better, and I don't have to see the teams I hate win. Point blank, period. Not correct. Conspiracy referees. Stop it. It's over. Like, come on. Anyways, this turned out to be like a whole rant on people that complain rather than an actual preview episode. But, anyways, Argentina, Spain. My prediction, obviously, I'd kind of be like, as good as Spain's defense has been, I'd be a fool to think Argentina wouldn't score just one goal, because it's not about Spain facing Argentina's offense and trying to shut them down like they did France. No, 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 no. It's not about that. It's about Spain having to shut down Argentina's black magic. I know, I just went on a rant about conspiracies, and I'm over here talking about black magic. It's my show. Leave me alone. So, anyways, black magic. So it's like, how do you shut down Argentina's black magic? Very hard. The only thing you could do is probably maybe, like, I don't know, like NBA says, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, prime LeBron James, all these stars, they're gonna go off Luca, Shy, Jokic. They're gonna go off. The most you can do is contain them, and I think Spain does a really good job of containing, even if they let up one goal. It's about containing. It's about not letting the game get away. It's about controlling the black magic. It's about not parking the bus with 35 minutes left. Not doing that. And Spain doesn't do that anyway. So this, if this were the case where Spain finally parked the bus when they had a lead for 30 plus minutes, yeah, then I'll believe in conspiracies. You guys would get me. I would come on here and I'd say I'm wrong. But Spain doesn't really park the bus like that. They don't let off the gas. And it's a lot of their games end 1-0, but it's like they don't stop attacking. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Uh, and I expect Yamal. Oh my God, who was doing that? There was a commentator that kept calling him Lamal. And now I said it because they said it. Oh my God, I got to stop listening to the English broadcast. The Spanish broadcast is so much better in every way. But Yamal, I expect them to break out. Nico Williams, I'm hoping the best for him as well. He deserves, after all the heartbreak he had earlier in the tournament, getting knocked out in that Uruguay game, to be able to come back and make it in this tournament. Every time I see him go out there, I'm rooting for him to do something. Again, there's nothing else I can say about the defense in the midfield. Rodri, best in the world, former Ballon d'Or winner. Give that man player of the tournament. That man has been amazing. If not him, I wonder if you can give it to every defender: Cucurella, Poro, Corbarsi, Simone. Like, I just wonder, like, can you give the man of the match to like literally everybody on Spain's defensive back and the goalkeeper? Because Laporta, I just forgot to mention him, by the way. But what I saw in that France game is like the passion for defending more than the passion for playing offense. Not that they weren't playing offense; they were playing great offense, tiki taka, Barcelona style, Spanish style offense. It's just when they got to stop, when they cleared the ball, when they did everything they had to do to secure the win, the love from Simone to Cucurella to Corbarsi, Laporta, Poro, you can see it. You can just see it that they really love to play defense. They give their all for that side of the pitch. So, of course, I'm picking Spain, and I would say it's going to be a thriller. It's going to be 2-1. 2-1 game. Spain wins their second ever World Cup. Um, Speaking into existence. Hopefully. I mean, Messi already won one. There's literally nothing you can say. Again, huge Messi fan. There's nothing anyone can say about him like not being the GOAT. So I don't really care about the argument anymore. There's nothing you could tell me to change my mind. There's nothing you're gonna tell a Messi fan to change their mind. Most people that are unbiased, there's nothing you could tell them to change their minds. If people love Ronaldo, they love Ronaldo. They're not gonna change their mind. So he already secured that bag. And even some Ronaldo fans are saying Messi is the GOAT. So it doesn't even matter. Now I just want to see a 19-year-old Yamal lift the World Cup trophy. Rodri would lift the trophy. Cucurella lift the trophy for everything he did. Simone, who wasn't my first choice as goalkeeper, I wanted it to be Raya. So that could be blasphemy from a Barcelona fan, but I wanted it to be Raya. Simone, great job again in this match. Nico Williams, who didn't get to play as much. Baena, Mikel Marino, Fabian Ruiz. I want to see Spain collectively because I don't talk about Spain as one player like they do with Messi. Although Argentina's whole team is pretty good. Julian Alvarez, um, Enzo Fernandez, Lautaro Martinez. I will shout them out. They're a good team. I just think as a collective team, Spain is better. Spain can pull it off. Their defense can hold on against the offense and the black magic. So hopefully that comes to fruition. Hopefully we see a great game, great final, and I can't wait. So that's all for me today, guys. It's been a pleasure covering this World Cup. Like I said, um, try to do a full recap. I kind of recapped a lot of it already, but like there's a lot of other things to talk about because this ain't gonna happen again for 4 years. And whether you love that or not, I think it's pretty good because you get the moments that live forever in your mind. Unfortunately, the stars get older quicker in the World Cup and only can compete in a limited amount of them. But that's also what makes it so special and so precious and like the best tournament in the world. It's like because it's not something you can win every year. It's not something a player can win at all in his entire career, just like the Ronaldos, the Neymars. So great World Cup. If you want to check out more, guys, tune into some of the shows on the R2L network. We got the R2L show with Joe, Dave, and Tomo. Very good show. It's the main show on the R2L network. They cover every sport, every variety of topics. Um, Tomo and the guys do a great job on that one. Baseball with Teddy. Anything MLB. MLB season has ramped up. The second half just started. All Star break is over. After the World Cup, I'm gonna talk about some things about baseball and playoffs. It feels like they're right around the corner. It's like it feels like baseball season just started. But if you want any of your baseball topics, anything you want to watch that involves baseball, check out Baseball with Teddy. He'll cover every team, every event, any breaking news, everything that happens in baseball. Get it with him. Unfazed with Joe and AJ. NBA, NFL debate show. So if you like things like Undisputed, First Take, you'll love that show. Just two passionate guys talking about the NBA and the NFL. Dave's Doghouse, Lowlights and Highlights of Sports. He's also been doing a good job covering some topics from the World Cup. He covers a variety of sports. He does a great job. He's always posting, so check him out. 100% football with Coach Coombs. Now I need to watch more of Coach Coombs myself because I need fantasy advice. Fantasy's coming up. I do have a couple fantasy leagues. He's the guy to go to. He also covers NFL topics and everything. It's been a great off season in the NFL, especially for my Rams. That's probably why I'm only saying that because of the Rams. But check out football with Coach Coombs. He'll cover the fantasy football side as well as regular NFL talk. Carl talking college, NCAA football and basketball coverage from Carl. Very knowledgeable. I'll be joining him in his Big Ten preview. That video will be out after this one, like tomorrow. So I can't wait to do that with him. He's doing all previews of all the conferences right now. College football season's coming up so fast. Like I said, fall is coming up fast. Enjoy your summer, guys. It's about to end. It feels like it just started. And Real Ballers Only with Mon. All your NBA topics, all NBA talk. Check him out. The NBA offseason has been pretty interesting too. So check out what he has to say about it. And that's all from me. Until next time, stay tuned for more. Again, I will cover the World Cup. I'll give a whole recap on the World Cup when it's finally over, probably next week, and then go into baseball. But until then, see you guys next time. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.